Lights.
Camera. Action. Hello. Nice to see you, baby.
You want the key?
So apparently, we get to drive us away. Doesn't have to go on a rollback or anything. We can just turn the ignition and drive. It's a moment of truth. We've been waiting
Almost 3 weeks.
almost 3 weeks now. And like I said, they said we could just put the key in, turn it, and voila. You ready, babe?
Go for it.
Just too nervous. And the battery's dead, so that's a good start. The battery's completely dead.
Right, so we need a boost. Nothing like collecting your van and it doesn't run.
So I hadn't originally checked it because I didn't know where it was on the vehicle because I didn't really work on these very often.
Okay.
So once I figured out where it was, I thought, okay, well I'll just charge it.
Yeah,
So I didn't be worried about. Yeah, but then obviously it went flat. So
Did you change the...
yeah. I did.
turbo? Oh, nice. Where does that fit anyway? In the back? So she's running, and I basically had a little chat with the technician that worked on it, and he reckons we got a good buy. Although we bought it as a non-runner, it's like it was a good buy. He's run through the whole thing. He's done a health check. He's given us a couple of pointers that I need to run through myself, but overall he said it's in great condition and it's ready to hit the road really. So I'm quite excited. I'm freezing, so we're going to jump in the van, take over a spin, and see how it goes. Super stoked.
How excited are you right now?
I'm super excited. It's running. It sounds sweet, 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 and we're ready to go. Really, it's even got a reverse buzzer.
I know. Where did we get that
We
feature
haven't
from?
even had it running that long for that. But as the guy said, he said like the engine's in great condition. It obviously just needed a turbo. It was broken on the back impeller. The front side was fine, just the back side wasn't spinning, and basically blocked the exhaust port. So, but that's all done now. So. Feel like it's surreal.
Yeah, I honestly feel like it's surreal. Like I watched it with my own two eyes roll out of there, and I've just come back in the house now, and I'm sitting here and I'm like, oh my gosh, we have a running vehicle. But at the same time, I'm just like, is it actually happening? Like, do we actually have a running vehicle? It's been so long without it having run that I'm just like, maybe it's not real. But it's definitely real. We definitely have a running vehicle. It just hasn't hit me yet. Eagle's first time in the snow. What's this stuff? What's this stuff? Is that Vicky? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What's that, Rex? He's like, not. Please take me back inside. It's too cold.
So, the fridge has finally arrived and it's time to fit it in the van. Hopefully it fits. We've sort of made a space for it already, but we're not quite sure. Gone for a 220 volts fridge at the moment instead of a propane or 12 volts, because they use pretty much the same, about half an amp of current. So we've done a bit of research into this and hopefully we're right, but that's what we're going with. Also, the cost of this fridge is like £100 versus £400, so it's in our budget.
We should have just done it. It's in our budget. Uh-oh, it's broken already.
Really?
Scratched already.
No, it's not.
It is, look. Luckily we won't see that.
I've got a little mini freezer here as well.
One little ice cream to share, you know, when we go on our diets, because we can't have lots of food anymore.
And we can put at least 6 or 8 beers there. Maybe even 12.
No. My bottle of Prosecco is lying sideways, so sorry.
I don't know about that.
Sorry.
That's space for the beers.
Alright, so now we're going to take this and we're going to put it in there. We'll get to it then.
Trying to fix the bottom of the fridge so that in the case of us slamming on brakes it doesn't go anywhere. That's the idea. Easier said than done. Recess the fridge in, build a platform for it to sit on, and then obviously I've just put the faces on, which we still need to obviously treat or paint or whatever we decided. And I built a step with the drawer runners in the back, so that when we've obviously put flooring and everything, it'll slide nice and easy. Basically it'll come out like that. We can stand on it, get into bed, get out of bed. But if you're also cooking in a kitchen, at least you can push it closed and you've got more space here, because our kitchen I think will come somewhere around here, so just lets you stand a little bit closer to whatever you have in the corner. So that's that really. I suppose progress is progress.
You're sussing out your work.
Quality control.
What of your own work?
Yeah. Hey, if you can't criticize yourself, you're in trouble. You can always think, well, you can always do it better the second time, but I think it'll pass for today. Tomorrow is, I guess, the floor. so we're trying to install this flooring. I got it from B&Q, but it's literally a pain. Like, we literally can't, I don't know, for some reason we can't get the pattern to match up. Like, I don't know, it's supposed to be like some sort of different pattern, or like, I don't know, it's supposed to be like, what do they call this, worn look, but it's just literally impossible. Look how grumpy she is. Cool, so we're just finishing up putting the edge strip on. We had to countersink the holes a little bit, just so that the screws don't stick out when we trip over them.
Nothing will trip over this huge screw that's in there.
You never know, sometimes we can be clumsy. I'm glad that we also went with a non-slip sort of edge strip, sorry, so that, you know, just a little bit extra safety. Let's get this baby painted.
But first, coffee. I got my painting stuff there. I'm ready to rumble. Christopher, this is how you pour paint. And then you come with your paintbrush like this, and you go, and then check. Not a single drop of paint on the outside. Just teaching you a little life lesson there. It's very handy.
Alright, so as you can hear, Priscilla's busy doing a bit of sanding the drawers outside. We're going to give them final coats now that we've got the floor down. We can get them fitted and finishing touches done. I've just literally put in the lights at the top there, and now I'm going to fit a little 12 volt fan that we got on eBay. I've literally hooked it up to the power, and it's pretty powerful considering it's only a 12 volt fan. So yeah, we're just going to install that here in the corner, just in case on a rainy night our overhead fans are off and closed, because the ones we bought have got a built-in rain sensor, and obviously we don't want to get wet while we're sleeping. So, and Priscilla is quite insistent that she needs a fan. Hoping that that will fit up in the corner, and it'll just miss the ottoman bed when we're lifting it up. And just like that, I think she's installed. Check that the is. What should work? Quite the week actually. Pretty excited. We got the van back. Obviously, you've seen we got the new turbo fitted and the service done, and the mission of doing the brakes the other day. So,
I'm glad I wasn't involved for that.
Oh my gosh! I never wanted to end. Had to go to Euro car parts twice, the car part place.
I had to go once to change stuff because they were wrong.
Yeah, everything I ordered, they just supplied the wrong stuff. went back and changed it, came back again, eventually stripped everything off and took a sample. It was an absolute nightmare.
Yeah.
But we changed the brakes, so we got brand new brakes, we got brand new
discs.
discs, we've serviced the calipers, that's all running nice and smooth.
The whole van has had a service.
Yeah, obviously when we sent it in, they did a service for us and they fitted the turbo and whatever.
Yeah.
So we know, and they also did compression tests and all that. So we know that the engine side is all like running sweet and awesome. We know that braking system's all good because we also changed the handbrake cable and adjusted that. It's like the list never ends, really.
But we are finally rolling, and that's the most important part.
Yes, it's rolling. We've got a MOT booked for Tuesday, so we're quite excited and pumped for that.
So that's the update on the van, really. All its bits and bobs have been checked out and done.
She's pretty happy with herself right now. She's feeling good.
Indeed. So this week has actually been quite busy for us, really, because we wanted to try and get back in the build.
We were at a very funny stage in the build where you just like, oh, is anything getting finished?
You just lack that motivation to just get in and do something.
Yeah.
And then you see someone post like amazing picture online and you're like, okay, let's go.
Alright, let's get into it. Yeah, so we got all the electrical done, we got the fan fitted, and we finally finished the floor.
Which I have to say, in the beginning I was a little bit, apprehensive about it, and it was really starting to get on my last nerve, because it took us 2 hours to try and figure out, first of all, if there was a pattern, and put the pattern together, which there is no pattern. And
the pattern is no pattern.
The pattern is no pattern. You just lay
oh my
the
gosh,
flooring
you were
down.
terrible.
So, but now the more, like every time I open the door in the morning to see the van and what we've done, I'm just like, whoa, that looks really cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, this is where we're going to leave you for today. We're going to finish off one or two more things before we head inside and chill for the evening. So stay tuned to find out how our kitchen installation goes.
Kitchen installation.
I can't say it right. I don't know how many attempts I've had to say kitchen installation. Just stay tuned for when we put our kitchen in, which will be next week.
So stay tuned for kitchen installation in next week's video.
Yeah.
Take it easy and stay safe.
See you soon.